Yeah, sir. I think we should start now. And
Sure. Yeah, we can start. Yeah, okay.
yeah. So, good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to this webinar on ONDC. Uh, Thanks a lot for joining this webinar because it's Saturday morning. I can understand it's a weekend for many of us. Many of us, it's the business. So, I welcome you again to this interactive session on ONDC. So the session will go into two parts. The first will be the session taken by Mr. Ishwar. He is the founder of costBo. And then 15-20 minutes we will keep for the question and answer session. Because Q&A, I think it's the key part because people has a lot of confusions regarding the ONDC, how to integrate, what's the charges and other stuff. But it will be only informational session. If anyone has something, want a product demo or anything else, please ping me one-to-one so that we will take a one-to-one call. But this session will be completely on the ONDC, means how it will work, what's the challenges and other stuff. And to start the meeting, I have a small story. There was one priest, he was doing a great penance in a village and the flood started. So what happened? First, one tractor person came in a tractor, and he told priest, sir, let's go because the village will flood maybe in 1 or 2 days. Then he told, no, I will not go with you. God will save me. I don't need your help. Then what happened after that? A boatman came. Now the flood had started. The boatman came. Then he asked, sir, come, please come. We will save you. Otherwise, we will die. Then again he told, no. I will not go with you. God will save me. Finally, the parachute person came from the helicopter, the government agency. He told, come, I will save you. But he told, no, I don't need your help. God will save me. And ultimately, that priest died. Then he gone to heaven. Then he asked God, I have done such a great penance, and you didn't came to save me, and I have to die. Then the God told, I came 3 times. First in a tractor, second in the boatman, and third time in the helicopter. So the big lesson for us is that we are in the field of technology and the business. God will never come. It's we have to take up the opportunity and the chances that are there. And here, in case technology is the big opportunity for all of us. So we should understand the technology and take it up and move forward and grow. So with this, I would like to start the session, and to take the session forward, we have a very wonderful person. He has more than 2 decades experience in technology, and he's also a serial entrepreneur. And from the last 1 decade, he's in the field of e-commerce infra. So he has a business, he has a costBo, and they're providing services to a lot of small businesses, enabling their e-commerce setup. And from last 4 years, it is in the ONDC, and they are also the ONDC seller platform and technology solution provider. So for big round of applause, please welcome Mr. Ishwar to take the session. Yes, sir, over to you.
Thank you. Abhay, it can't get any better. Thanks for a wonderful introduction. And, thanks for putting together this, great webinar. And we look forward to see, many of this in the coming months and years. About myself, Ishwar Rangaswamy, founder and CEO of costBo. And again, thanks for all of you respecting us, joining in this webinar, and it's a honor to really talk to you and explain about what is ONDC. So we will make this session very simple and straightforward, and I will start with my slide, a simple slide, and this will help you clearly understand, what is ONDC and where we are heading. And we will make sure that those 3 opportunities, what Abhay has said, we will be doing in the first set itself. So you don't need to be worried. I'm sharing my screen. Right. So by now we all know what is ONDC. It's a open network digital commerce, a government initiative to help small, medium, and even larger enterprises to come online very quickly and able to sell to the entire Indian customer base efficiently with the more profits. Uh, this will be the phase of how the e-commerce is going to be evolving in India going forward. We can clearly say that. We divide this webinar into 5 different topics. Why ONDC? What is the benefit of ONDC? What are the main players in ONDC? How does it work? And how to get started. So only 4.3% of the consumers in India are online retail customers, compared to close to 26% of the market share which the other countries are enjoying. And India, as a technically advanced country, it has a potential to reach 10 times more than what we have. That means we are talking about close to 40% remaining growth still pending with the online e-commerce system. But are we ready for it? And that is a bigger question. Today, there are more buyers available to take your products, but the seller networks, the sellers who are right now, are controlled by few marketplaces, aggregators, who are monopolies, who control the entire e-commerce value chain. What happens in reality? Most of those brands or businesses lose their profits to the marketplaces and aggregators. They lose their customer base and they are being squeezed. And this particular setup is controlled by very few entities, and this needs to go away. There has to be an open network which to embrace many players, many participants, so that the end of the day, the seller can enjoy more profit, better customer information, and also get ready for the future. So now ONDC set a very high target, and which is easily achievable as we can see it. And with this target, they want to bring 12 lakh plus businesses on board quickly, but the numbers are pretty conservative. These numbers will go up very high, very quickly. And they also want to help the businesses to reach 93 crore plus consumers in India. That's a huge consumer base anywhere in the world. And ONDC is going to open up the opportunity to reach all of them. And the good news is ONDC has the same or similar concept like an UPI. And we all know what happened 5 years ago when UPI launched. We were all skeptical. We were all thinking what is going to happen. But UPI changed the way even a small business to a larger business, how they sell products, how they interact with each other, how consumers do transactions. Now, all our life, we know for sure, revolves around UPI. We expect ONDC to be much bigger. Probably even I put the numbers, it's 20 times bigger. So, but again, ONDC comes with its own challenges, and those challenges will be ironed out in the coming months, and so that we as a team, we will do better in ONDC. So now we go to the next slide. What is the benefit of ONDC and who will be the immediate beneficiaries? The businesses who are selling in marketplaces, the businesses who are using aggregators like a food apps, the businesses who open their website waiting for customers to come with no traffic, those brands who are regional and the wholesalers, they want to go online, but they are scared of how to go and where to get started. So these are the 4 immediate beneficiaries, and I'm sure most of you fall in the same category. So why and how and when is a different question, but we all need to be in ONDC because the benefits are enormous. Just to summarize the benefits, coming into ONDC, it is an open network. That means your profits are not dictated or controlled by a single entity or a single marketplace. Now you have a lower operating fees, better profits. A single most problem a brands have today or businesses have is a last mile delivery integration with a decent cost to operate. And again, ONDC provides that out of the box. Now, as a business owner, you need to know about your customers. Marketplaces does not give you the customer data, and you need to understand your customer data. ONDC provides decent customer data, which you can use it for your growth in a controlled way. And on top of it, repeat orders are the key for any business success. Today, you have customers coming to your physical stores again and again. Imagine that can happen from customers all over India who like your business, they can buy from you. And that is a huge, huge advantage having a repeat customers and all India reach. Today, having a website owner, you might feel the pain. I'm not able to even reach 100 customers a day. Now with ONDC, your catalogs and your business is open to customers all over India, not from one application, from hundreds of thousands of buyer applications. That means, your exposure to the customer base is huge. And lastly, the reliability and trust. Today, if a customer from, if you are a business sitting in Bangalore, and if a customer is coming from Himachal, he can confidently place order from you. So today, that confidence the customers don't have on your business. With the ONDC playing an important role, connecting you reliably with the customers can confidently place orders. They know that they get the product delivered. They also know that their payment is secure. So all these capabilities are going to be available in ONDC, and these are immense benefits. Today, to achieve this kind of a capacity, we need a network like a ONDC. And here we are going to talk about very important slide. Who are the players? I would call us heroes of ONDC. Now, as a seller, you are a hero in ONDC. As a buyer, they are also a hero in ONDC. Because now the landscape is getting changed. With ONDC, what is happening is, as a business, you are not tied to one specific platform. You are not dictated by one specific platform. You come into ONDC through a seller participant network like us, right? Your technology is completely taken care. Your logistics partner integration is completely taken care. The payment gateway integration is taken care. Your customer data BA is completely taken care. Now, what does it mean? So we have individual entities like a logistics provider is a separate entity, payment gateway is a separate entity, costBo as a seller infrastructure provider separate entity. We work together to make sure that you have the best infrastructure available. And that means you don't need to break your head. I want to build my infrastructure because I don't like marketplace, because you have the infrastructure ready. On top of it, you could be operating from a one location, or you could be operating from 100 locations. We will integrate all of them very efficiently. That means you have a nationwide operating capability right out of the box. And on the other side, that means you are becoming a hero already, because you know what you want and you can run the business on your own terms. And when it comes to the other side of the equation, customers. Where is my customer? That is the important question. Now, the buyer app is, PhonePe, Paytm, eventually Google Pay, banking applications. So these applications are having a ready-made customers for you. Again, the point here is the ready-made customers. So these customers are your potential targets, and they can able to find your business anywhere in India. So now the network is a plain, plain open, and you are connected or you are visible to all the buyers. And this whole setup is already implemented, and it is getting tested with thousands and thousands of businesses. Even though we say ONDC is available, it is the initial stages. This network will grow and the capabilities will go much bigger. For example, as a seller, today you can do a B2C, tomorrow you'll be doing a B2B. You'll be doing a service-based business. All of them are available in ONDC, because now you have one platform to connect to 93 crore plus customers at one shot. And how ONDC works. So for example, today we are a seller participant, seller network participant, we call ourselves. So you can come on board your products, your catalogs, your inventory details, and you can also specify what kind of a logistics you want to use, your own logistics or automated logistics, your payment gateway integration, and also how you want to give discounts, coupons, loyalty to your customers. All that can be done using a one single application. On the other hand, as a buyer, think of I'm a buyer, I want to buy a cold pressed oil, or probably I want to buy a Michelin auto accessory, or I want to buy a shampoo. Now I can go to my buyer application, which could be a pin code, for example. Now I search for a product, like normally I look for a product, or I look for a category of a product. And based on my location, based on my search results, ONDC relays such information back to the seller application. Seller application is already hosting your catalogs. Now these catalogs are sent back to the buyer application. From that point, the buyer can make a choice. I have one business to buy from or multiple businesses to buy from, and the buyer makes an e-commerce journey from that point. The buyer chooses a product and they choose their address, and based on the product details and the address, the pricing will be given to the buyer application. Buyer makes a payment. As soon as the buyer makes a payment, the information is relayed back to the seller, and at this point, it's a seller's hand where they can pack the product and keep it ready. If it's a business shipment, the business can ship it. If it is an automated shipment, delivery partner will come pick up the product, and they take the product all the way to the customer's location. Customers happily to receive the product, and as soon as the customer receives the product, that cancellation, seller app will be sending the money to you as a seller. Here, if you see this diagram, it is very clear. ONDC is just a network. It is not a platform. ONDC connects various important participants here. There are multiple other participants, which are like very small. I'm going to talk about only really big players here. A buyer app is a really big player that has a buyers. A seller app is the most important and the biggest player in this game, because seller app it takes care of the entire infrastructure of your business, connectivity to your logistics, connectivity to your payment gateway, and if the seller app is sophisticated enough, they will also give intelligence about your customer data. Now, with this simple understanding, ONDC can able to give you a reach to any number of buyers using a one single application. For example, today you onboard into one seller application. You could be visible across hundreds of buyer applications. These buyer applications include, as I said, PhonePe, Paytm, maybe Google Pay in the future, HDFC Bank, even Airtel, other applications, right? They all can become part of the buyer network, and every customer in those apps, they all become your potential targets. And so this is going back to the principle of a ONDC, where not one specific platform is controlling your entire e-commerce journey or e-commerce supply chain. Now, there are multiple players here. These players are technically connected. By doing this one, your business is going to enjoy more profit, direct customer data, and future ready with the ability to reach all over the India. And how do we get onboarded? Very simple, right? So now I just have the basic information, what is needed to get onboarded. So your business needs, a clear GST information, a nice logo, because customers are going to see how your business is going to look like in a real time, and banners about your business, what you're going to be selling, right? 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 banners that will give you a better idea about your business. And if you are a food business, provide a FSSI number. And you also need to have one warehouse or multiple warehouses where you're going to be shipping the products from, and the contact number so that the delivery partner can reach you. That is on the business side of it. Catalog side, pretty much you know what is needed to be done. So getting onto ONDC is pretty simple, right? And you need to have a powerful seller participant network partner like us, and who can take this entire setup. And on top of it, you also need to understand, as a business owner, your important responsibility falls in maintaining the catalogs correctly, updating the inventory correctly, making sure that processing the orders, keeping it ready, keeping to the delivery partner on time. Because ONDC in the future will also come with the ratings and reviews. That means whatever a customer in Amazon or other marketplaces can see before making a purchase, the same capability will be also available for your business. So think of your business can become like a small Amazon with a country over reach, right? So this is how the ONDC's overall goal. And by doing this, ONDC is decentralizing the whole ecosystem and bringing it back with the more players, so that at the end of the day, as a business owner, you can enjoy more benefit. And as a end consumer, I will have more than one place to make a purchase, and I will have a better choice of purchasing, and I will have the option to come back to the same business, buy again and again. And if if you're ready to onboard, if you want to know more about it, you can reach us through these links. This document will be sent back to you after this meeting, and also you can reach us through the WhatsApp as well as on the email. So we will probably take more questions, and we will make it more interactive. And again, as a ONDC, as I clearly said, it is an infant stage, but it is growing very rapidly. We can say it is the same analogy going back to the UPI days, right? You may be skeptical, but we are not skeptical. We are thinking how to make this as a mainstream for sellers like you, so that you will have more visibility on the coming days and months.
Yeah, so thanks a lot, sir, for taking the brief session on the ONDC. And now I will open the questions from the audience. And yeah, one thing I missed, we also have Mr. Anand, sir. He's also co-founder of costBo and a rich experience in technology, nearly 20 years in technology. Anand sir has worked nearly 10-15 years only in technology side and e-commerce infra side. So both Anand sir, both Anand sir and Ishwar sir will take up the question. Sir, I will start the question. How a buyer can reach me between so many sellers? Anand sir, yeah, please, answer it. Yeah.
Yeah, so the question is how a buyer can reach me in between. There are so many sellers. Yeah, so today a buyer is getting a freedom. Instead of just going into one specific monopoly, now he got a 93 crore customers having a freedom of choosing the particular business and the particular product. So from the buyer perspective, it is a freedom of choice based on the product, based on the quality, based on the service they can reach. But from the seller perspective, it has the same freedom where a seller is eligible today to reach on display their catalog to all the 93 crore customers. Traditionally, today we have been displaying your product information to less than 10 to 20,000 customers. That's what happens in the top end of the websites or top end of the Instagram or wherever channel that you will reach. Today, with the advance of ONDC, you can reach to, in next 5 years, you can reach to 93 crore customers.
Yeah. Hey, Mayank, is it your answer is clarified or you need some more details?
Hello, yeah, good morning. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I am a bit curious and I am not I'm satisfied with the answer. You said there will be 93 crore customers, right? I need my bit. I need my 2,000 customers or 3,000 customers or 10,000 customers. So I put up my catalog on the platform either through costBo or any other seller app, right? How can my customer how can I find my customer?
Yeah,
If
it's
I'm
very, yeah, sure. So what is your product sir you're selling?
right now, sir, I'm making a platform for the local vendors.
Okay, so what is the product you're selling?
I'm aggregating them.
Okay. So it's very simple. So today ONDC works on the concept of a geo points. Every product you list, every business you have is a geo point connected to it. And if I am going to come open any buyer application, the first and foremost the buyer application captures is my location. And if I am doing a generic search, suppose you are going to be integrating a seller which is selling plates, paper plates, for example, right? Or maybe he's selling an auto parts, right? So when the moment I search the auto parts, right? So along with the auto parts generic search, right? My GPS point will be also given to the seller application. So now the seller application will give the closest sellers who can able to provide that result. That means you are having a better visibility. And if you take any business in that aspect, 70 to 80% of your first set of customers are going to come from the first 50 to 100 kilometers. So that is generic search, right? But like in practice, it's a lot different. The first time it could be a generic search. Second time, the business, the consumer might know the exact brand they are looking for. Then it doesn't matter. That could be even your business could be 1,000 kilometers away, right? So I'm going to search for Rama paper plates, right? Then it's an exact search, right? So and the exact search is going to bring in your business and also your products to the buyer. So now buyer has a generic search which will give you the immediate circle needs. If the buyer knows exactly the brand, it doesn't matter wherever they are, and they are going to bring it in. And what is going to happen from that point is really important. So now the buyer has the idea, I can buy this product and that product can be shipped to my home. And the possibility is I can go back to the same business and make a purchase. That is the first set of visibility happens in ONDC, and this is not available before.
Right. Can I talk after this session with you guys?
Yeah, please.
Sure.
Can I have the contact information?
Yeah, so you can send us a message to us, sir. We will connect one to one, and we will take it forward.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there's one more question. How to target my audience, like my product are auto categories, home, kitchen, sports, and etc. And there is one more. What's the benefit for customers and buyer for buying on ONDC? Yeah, so it's from the customer side. Like if I'm end customer, so what's my benefit? Why should not I go to Amazon, Flipkart, then I come and buy from an ONDC site? Yes, sir. Any one of you, maybe Anand sir or you.
So it's very simple, right? Today, we, as a consumer, I'm a consumer, it doesn't matter how much money I have, I'm going to look for a product where I can buy from, buy at a better price, buy directly from a source. So these two are the driving factor for a consumer to come into ONDC. And that is a better price and also direct purchase. So they can also search the same product on Amazon. They can also search the same product in ONDC network by any of the buyer applications. Now, if you go back to the fundamentals, right, marketplaces are taking huge commissions, right? On top of it, there's advertisement cost. As a seller, we hear that some of the sellers starting from they're spending more than close to 40% also in marketplace, right? So in ONDC, at any point of a time, your commissions, your operating cost is not going to be costing, 6 or 7% at the maximum. This as of today, and this is what we believe is going to happen. And that means your buyer is getting a bang for the buck. Every purchase they make, when they start saving it, that is how they are getting a value. The biggest drawback today with the current system is, the visibility is not there. The lack of last mile delivery is not there. The trust of buying from an individual, brand or a business is not there. So ONDC is covering all of them in one single shot: reach, visibility, trust, last mile delivery. Now, this will give a chance for a customer like me. I'm not bound to only two places. I can also go to another place where I have the possibility of getting a better price.
So anyone else has any question? Yeah, there is one. Do you have to opt in for any service provider seller app? Can't we directly register on ONDC?
Yes, it's an excellent question. This is probably the question we keep hearing, right? But let us put this way, right? I want to take an analogy of UPA. So we all know that UPA is a network. You don't enroll into UPA directly. You will enroll into a bank and you connect your bank to UPA. That means UPA is a network. Through UPA, you can transfer money to anyone who are in the UPA network. Now, if we take the analogy back to ONDC, ONDC is still a network. If you can take my hand as a network, right? ONDC provides a network to connect a buyer and seller. A buyer is already there in applications like Phone Pay or Paytm or even in Google Pay or other places, right? But you are not there. You are not there in the network. You need to be in the network. To bring you to the network, you need a technology provider. You need to have a seller participant network who is sophisticated enough. You could be going as a one single business with like in a few catalogs and a few options, or you could be a company like in Sony, like which will be going with a huge infrastructure need, right? And again, for that you need a powerful seller network participant who can help you to manage ONDC orders, inventory, last mile delivery, if you have multi-branch operations, your customer data, your business intelligence. On top of it, most importantly, if you're ready for a B2B fintech, you need to have a partner. So all of them is not provided by ONDC, but that is provided by the appropriate seller network participant. And that is what we provide. And on top of it, if we see most of the orders, if you're an online business owner, you know that you are processing through Amazon or a Flipkart, where those great platforms will give an infrastructure for it. Now, when you're going to ONDC, you are going as a D2C, direct to customer model. You need to have a very strong infrastructure similar to what you have currently. But who will provide that infrastructure? We are platforms like a Seller Network Participant. We provide the infrastructure to manage thousands or 10,000s of orders you'll be getting in ONDC.
Okay. Yeah, is there a fee for listing on ONDC or do we need to hire a consultant?
No, there's no need for a consultant. About the fee and other details, we will take it offline, because this meeting is mainly to educate about ONDC, right? And but ONDC, there are service fees which is nominated, which is suggested by the government. We have to go only by the setup. We cannot come arbitrarily with whatever we want, right? So we will discuss about this one and one-on-one.
Yeah, how to target my audience? Like my product are auto categories, home and kitchen, sports, etc.
So first and foremost, today the ads network in ONDC is just getting started, right? It may come up at a very good speed, but nevertheless, right? If you have a catalogs properly defined, if you have products readily available, first of all, the visibility is increased. ONDC is also coming with a clear ratings and reviews, right? And you need to also choose a correct seller network participant who can expose your products to every buyer application, right? On top of it, you can also provide extra commission, right? Right now, it's a 3% is a buyer network fee. You can also give extra commission so that you have better visibility, right? On top of it, what will happen is you can also introduce coupons and discounts that will be available and visible to all the ONDC network buyers, right? So these are multiple ways we can do it. But again, as I said, it's the infant stage. A lot of innovative ways are going to pop up. But the first and foremost, we need to be in the network quickly and see how we can build a very strong ratings and review system for your business. That is like building your own ratings, which you are trying to achieve in a marketplace. The same setup also we have to do in Moin. And of course, you keep the pricing the best, because customers are going to search the pricing. It's not like we need to squeeze the price, but the best pricing always wins a game. And when the order comes in here, make sure that you fulfill it very quickly, and make sure that the customer trust is very high on your business, because the customer exactly knows who I'm buying from.
Okay, so I don't see much questions now here on the chat. Anyone has, you want to come to camera, if have they any question, they can come to camera and directly ask Mr. Anand or Mr. Ishwar.
So I see a question from Sugpor. Lowest prices should not be the reason to buy from ONDC. It's a good question, right? So today, as a consumer, that is one of the reasons I want to buy, right? The second reason I want to buy is a trust of delivering my product. If you are going to be listing in your own website, first of all, the visibility of a website is less, and customer may not trust you that you are going to be delivering the product. But as a ONDC taking the middle role, that the trust is also increased, right? And there are many other products I may not list in marketplace because my profit margins are low. But those products I can list in ONDC because still ONDC commissions are lower, because now ONDC become a master catalog for, right? So now that there is also another reason a customer can start searching in ONDC more and more.
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, please. Who is
Please go
asking?
ahead.
Yeah, please.
Sir, see, I'm totally in support for ONDC and the idea behind it. My concern lies on both sides, customer as well as seller. For the customer, I don't see enough benefit or understanding of the customer buying process that they will choose to buy through ONDC. For example, sir, we have a product that we have been selling for 7 years through all the e-commerce platforms, through our own website, and we have never sold it at a discount. So I can exactly tell you why people are buying from where, because the price everywhere is the same. And the maximum purchase always comes through Amazon. We also have never ran advertising, and we were always a category of seller called self-ship, where we are paying Amazon a commission of 6.5%, where we do all the other work from logistics to everything is done by the seller. Amazon just gives us the order. Still, Amazon brings the maximum amount of sale for us. Now, I don't see anything in ONDC that is better than what Amazon is already providing.
Okay.
And
Yes, sir.
why
So
Amazon is getting the sale is because they have that level of trust that they have built in the market. As an overall thing, though they give us the sale and we ship it, in case the customer is not happy and they call Amazon customer support, they will guaranteed get the money back. That is one of the primary reasons why they buy from Amazon. Though our product is a self-ship, means the customer pays in advance. There is no option of cash on delivery or anything for him. So Amazon still gives them the money back and does not deduct the money from us, where they take the decision. Because we can claim the money if they deduct it from us. So they have built a relationship with the customer that they will spend their money to keep the customer happy without affecting the seller themselves. The second part, which is the seller part, we've been doing logistics the entire 7 years by ourselves. We worked with all the couriers. The biggest problem that there is with respect to doing it ourselves is the cost of logistics. So ONDC as a central player needs to negotiate all India rates fixed all India rates for the all India volume and get the lowest price and pass it on to every seller.
Correct.
So that they can bring down the cost of logistics. Here, I don't see that happening at all. It's the same. In fact, in ONDC, the platform has been given as an entry point to aggregators like Shiprocket, who have monopolized the market and ruined it for the entire country. So again, there are monopolies that are being allowed into ONDC. Instead of ONDC directly tying up with, say, Blue Dart and negotiating, okay, for 90 lakh orders, okay, that we will give you tomorrow, you have to give us this price of 25 rupees a kg today, right? So ONDC has the power to negotiate rates like that, which a seller does not have. Neither does a platform like costBo, right? Because when you go as a
I understand. Let us. I think I clearly understand the two important points you're coming from, right?
yes, sir.
I will take it up very quickly, right? So maybe I think the first point you said 6.5% is a flat commission you're getting from Amazon.
Yes.
Great. Like you are one of those businesses enjoying the privilege. We have businesses who are shelling close to 40% to Amazon, right?
So the 40% is coming not from the commission charged. It's coming from them taking all the other services of Amazon, like warehouse, shipping,
exactly.
everything included.
Yeah. So now we're talking about the 40%, we'll stick to the same 40%, right? So now, even if you deal with Amazon, is there a way you can directly connect your customers and retarget them and you can reach them out, sell your products again and again? Can you build a loyalty system with your customers?
Yes, sir. Absolutely, we can.
But Amazon policy, you cannot contact your customers.
Can't do that. Yeah. Can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
That means you're
you
going.
are not.
So you're doing a backdoor, right? First thing, right?
Last time, there are many types of sellers in Amazon. The base category of sellers is called self-ship, where Amazon
Sir, actually,
gives
I'll tell you one. Just quickly, I'll update you. See, the question that you asked, that a seller cannot give a discount so that the buyer will never choose from them, right? That is the first point you placed. The second question that you placed, it's exactly opposite, where you are contradicting yourself, saying that I want a lower price for the logistics, and you want the logistics provider to provide you lower cost, right?
No.
And the first point you are saying as a consumer. So basically, in the second point, you are yourself as a seller, you are a consumer for a buyer, the logistics, right? So your first point and second point gets automatically contradicting. So that is where, as a consumer, right, you would look for three things, right? First is serviceability, trust, right? And then product quality that once delivered, and reaching the customer support promptly, right? Along with that, fifth item is a price, right? So if all of them can be provided as a ONDC, as a network, right, any seller can do that same functionality, right? Number one. Second, today you are talking about today's benchmark. I understand that there are monopolies who have built an amazing benchmark. There is no question about it, right? What if, think about this way, right? What if, just for a namesake, right? What if Amazon comes and enrolls as a seller in an ONDC? Won't you switch to ONDC and buy from Amazon? Right? The difference is, now you have to think the difference, right? The difference is the quality, the trust of a seller who is providing on the ONDC network is your question, right? And today ONDC is at the infant stage, and it will establish and it will go through. You have to think positive, right? As a just the maturity of the UPI now, right?
I totally am in support of the ONDC concept. But what I'm worried about is the basic fundamentals by which a customer buys, that is not being taken care of. The basic problems that are faced by a seller is not being taken care of.
Sir,
the focus here is not on the actual problem faced by the consumer or the seller.
Okay, sir, it is taken care.
I can pay you 6,000 a month or some percentage a month, but it won't sustain, because in the end, the customer has to see the extra benefit in buying from, and it cannot be price. It cannot be price.
No, I will just
that is what I'm saying, right? The product quality, serviceability, trust of the seller providing that information, and the price, right? Price is not the only factor, but price is one factor for some part of the customers, right? So, as you see this question, if Amazon comes and lists as a ONDC network participant to sell their products, won't you buy it?
Sir, Amazon
Right?
is not a
So that I'm
e-commerce.
saying, right? No,
But we are-
assume that.
We can
Sir,
take
there
this
is
question
some
maybe one-to-one. I think
So
that will
we'll
be
take the
better.
question one-to-one.
One-to-one, I think
Yes,
that will be
sure.
better because.
But let me clarify the last point. We are not, as a costBo, as an integrated platform, we have a direct connection with the companies like a Delivery and Blue Dot, and our shipping cost even as of today, I don't want to name the aggregator's name, we are 35% lower because we already negotiated with whatever you're asking. 100,000 orders per week is a negotiated rate we have, and that is a rate even available in ONDC to us, right? So now that means the last question is, you already have a better deal going through a seller participant network through us.
Yes, sir. So the same deal, if
So we will
ONDC
talk. We'll talk offline.
Yeah, we will
sir.
take the question little offline, sir.
Yeah.
We'll go with the next participant. Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah. Please.
Yes, please.
Can you come to the video? That will be great. So that.
1 minute. I'll do that.
Your name, sir? I forgot.
I'm Piyush. I have a brand called Tikhi Imli. So we are into ethnic wear, women's ethnic wear. We sell through all the aggregators which are present right now. So my question is, I've understood what ONDC does. My question is, what does costBo will do for me? So it's about your company as a seller.
Great. So costBo is basically a seller network participant. We will help you to have a complete infrastructure. The infrastructure will help you. Say today, your infrastructure, you are using aggregators infrastructure to process your order.
Right.
Everything is on running on the aggregators infrastructure. Now you will have your own infrastructure. You will have your own catalogs. You will have your order management system. You will also have your last mile delivery, and you will also have push notifications right on your warehouse people's phone, and immediate ability to run, update, manage all your catalogs right in the phone, and a customer data clearly aggregated, put it to the CRM so that you can take a look at it. And also business intelligence to understand, what is going on with each customers and what area they're coming from, and all those customer data will be provided to you. And down the line, if you're going for a B2B, we'll also provide a B2B integration with the correct players.
So now, of Unicommerce and OMS, is that?
You see, Unicommerce is just an order processing engine. But if we take us, we will take from orders all the way to last mile delivery, and also get you the customer data with the business intelligence. It's lot more happening here.
Okay. And you will help us in setting up ONDC also, setting up our ONDC account and everything.
Yeah, of course. That's our clearly motto saying that we bring business of any size within 24 hours to ONDC, right? Doesn't matter how big you are, because we have complete automation, everything is ready to.
Okay, great. So can anyone from the team write down my details? We'll connect.
No, you can just send a message, sir. We'll contact you back. So there is we will send you this notes at the end of the meeting to your webinar, and we can connect back.
Thank you.
Yeah, anyone else has any questions? We have completed 11:55. If there is no question from any of the participants, maybe we will wrap up the meeting then.
I am Karthik from Kanjipuram.
Hey, hi, Karthik.
Yeah, just now I joined this webinar. So, what is the ONDC? So, can you explain in one word? What is the agenda of the webinar?
So it's a very simple. ONDC is an open network digital commerce initiated by the government to help brands or businesses like you to have a next generation e-commerce infrastructure to sell to customers all over India profitably, right? So if you need more, we can talk about it offline, because a lot of things we covered in this meeting.
Hi, can I have a word?
Yeah, please, ma'am.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, please come to the camera. That will be really good.
Okay. Just a minute.
It is
My
Mr.
name is Simple Kathuria. Actually, I'm from food business. Like other platforms that we are right now working, payment is a big issue. So how does this ONDC work? Because the payment sometimes get into our position. So how is the payment in ONDC has been done?
So you're a seller, you're looking for how your payments will be set up, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically what happens is it's the same protocol. Like, the moment our delivery partner fixes the product, right, which is again the product will be delivered back to the customer. Upon confirmation of the product delivery, right, the payment will be released to you. It will be
Yes,
T
the
plus
same day.
it will be T plus 1 day or T plus 2 days.
Okay. That is the main question. Thank you for answering this.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Further, how to touch with the ONDC?
So you can send us a quick message, sir, and we'll take it offline. Our team will contact you. We'll help you to the next steps.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
But I just want to make sure that the agenda of meeting is now you are comfortable, able to think about ONDC, even talk to your yeah, go ahead, please. So we are not able to hear you well.
Mr.
Hello.
Yeah. Wait, sir. Can you come to video?
Sir, I requested registration of my company, but
So we are not able to hear you well, sir. I'm really sorry.
And I got the message.
No, I think there's some
But
audio
how we
glitch.
can reach after 1 week?
So we'll take it offline, sir, because we are not able to hear you well. Yeah.
The last one doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karthik.
Can you take in any Tamil webinar or Tamil persons can any touch?
Yeah, sir. Talk to us, sir. We have a team who can really support you, or who can also talk about this one in detail. We have a team here.
Tamil person also executive.
That's fine. Yeah. In fact, you can talk to me. I will talk in Tamil also. So,
okay, thank you. Thank you.
I think there's no further questions, sir, and already we have time is also 11:57.
Sure.
So any further question anyone is having, they can come to the video or raise their hand and directly ask the question. Nimesh, sir, you have any question? Sir, your there is audio glitch. I think we're not able to hear you.
No, my video not working actually, unfortunately today. I requested and I received a message that thank you for reaching.
Okay. Sir, your voice is not clear. There is a lot of audio glitch. We are not able to hear you.
Now, can you hear me?
It's better now, sir. Yeah, please.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. See, I am a chartered accountant, company secretary, and I am part of a very large Baker Tilly international chartered accountant firm. We are in process of launching online pharmacy from Dashera under the name of www.beingwell.co.in and also e-clinic concept. So I was just wondering, we are based in Ahmedabad, that whether we will be able to come on the platform and also be part of the ONDC system.
So is it a OTC products or what is the?
OTC also. Majority is OTC product, and there is pharmacy, medicines also, because we are very large pharma distribution company.
Correct. OTC is not an issue. You can straight away on board. But about this other medicines, we will come back. We'll get back to you on that. We already have OTC pharma companies in the platform, right?
Okay. So how do we come on that, sir? Cost
we will
would be able to help us. I have already sent my contact details.
Yeah, we will.
Chatbot.
Sure, sir. Actually, we will follow up with you. Yeah, our team will take.
Please, and can we also contact you?
Yeah, of course. So you have a variety of ways to contact us. You can. I will send a material right after this meeting. Their contact details will be clearly provided to you. You can reach us.
And also the video will be sent to us, right? So
correct.
That because I missed the initial part.
Sure, sir. Sure.
And also, costBo has. How do we contact costBo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will drop a message there in the chat, sir. So please email ID also, and you can also have the phone number. You can directly reach out to us. And also we have made a group. There is a chat group is there. So maybe I will open that for everyone. Till today it was a private group. I'll make it a public group. I think you are part of that group.
I'll like to be part of that, sir. Thank you
No,
for
it's
your thank you
okay.
for your guidance, and we look forward to work
Thank
with
you,
you.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice talking.
Good talking to you.
Sir, I forgot your name.
Nimesh Shah.
Okay, sir. Okay. You are also from Ahmedabad, correct?
Yeah, I am from Ahmedabad. I'm a chartered
Okay.
accountant, company secretary.
Okay. Yeah, anyone has any question?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think.
Hi, sir. I am Abdul Rahman. Hi, I am Abdul Rahman. I am from Tamil Nadu. I currently run a retail shop in electrical and plumbing store. My doubt is like ONDC, if the customer wants to buy from me through ONDC platform, whether they will place an order online and then I have to deliver it to them via this logistics partner, or they can place the order and then I can also deliver it to them physically.
Its options are available. Both options are available. The customization will be provided when you're onboarding it, right? So you can choose business owned logistics, or you can also choose automated logistics, right? So it's customizable.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else has any questions? Or maybe we'll wrap up the meeting now.
Yeah, we can.
So I think, sir, we can wrap up the meeting now. It's already 12. So if you can all come to the video, that would be really great because we all have quite interactive session. Many people has asked if most of people can come to the video, it will be really good. Nimesh, sir, yeah.
I talk to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So I will take a group picture.
Yeah, please.
If you can, because it's a good time, all the businesses gathered and had a good discussion. Great. And also I will try to share this video with everyone who was there in the group. Yeah, so thank you. Thanks again for joining, and special thanks to Anand sir and Ishwar sir for taking all the questions. And if anyone has any private question, I have also created one WhatsApp group. So there you can drop us a message, or maybe here you can drop your email ID or phone number. We will contact you back. So thank you. Thanks again to everyone for this Saturday afternoon, and also today's match in India-Pakistan match. So
we are in Ahmedabad.
Yeah, so you are in Hyderabad and Ahmedabad. So let's happy weekends and enjoy the India-Pakistan match, and hope the India wins. Thank you. Thanks again, everyone, for joining the webinar.
Thanks,
Look forward to cooperation and support.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you all friends. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.